The Black Church has always been more than a place of worship. It has served as a sanctuary for the oppressed, a wellspring of resilience and a launching pad for social change. Yet the story of Christianity's role in Black resistance is a complex and often contradictory one. On one hand, the spirituals born out of slavery stand as powerful testaments to the ways in which faith provided solace, fueled hope, and even articulated subtle forms of resistance. These coded messages, disguised as hymns, allowed enslaved Africans to communicate and organize under the watchful eyes of their oppressors. However, this history of resistance is interwoven with the legacy of a whitewashed Christianity, often used to justify slavery and quell rebellion. The very faith that inspired hope in the hearts of the oppressed was wielded as a tool to pacify and control them by those in power. The narrative of Black resistance is thus inextricably bound to the paradoxical role of Christianity, a faith that has, at times, both emboldened and hindered the pursuit of Black liberation. While Christianity provided solace and fueled hope, it also served as a tool of social control. Slave owners often used religion to justify their actions, claiming it was God's will that Africans be enslaved. They preached a message of obedience and subservience, emphasizing rewards in the afterlife rather than fighting for freedom in the present. This manipulation of faith had a chilling effect on resistance. Some enslaved individuals, accepting the doctrine of their oppressors, endured their suffering with the belief that their reward awaited in heaven. Others, recognizing the hypocrisy, grew disillusioned with religion altogether. This tension between faith as a source of empowerment and faith as a tool of subjugation remains a point of contention. Even as the Black Church became a breeding ground for civil rights leaders, its emphasis on peaceful resistance, sometimes perceived as passivity, drew criticism from those who believed a more forceful approach was necessary. Despite its use for nefarious purposes, Christianity eventually became a powerful force for change. As Black communities gained more autonomy over their religious institutions, the church transformed into a hub of resistance. No longer a tool of oppression, it became a space where the downtrodden could find their voice, organize, and strategize. The civil rights movement stands as a testament to the church's pivotal role. From Martin Luther King Jr.'s soaring oratory, rooted in the Black Baptist tradition, to the countless church basements that hosted strategy meetings and voter registration drives, the church was the heart and soul of the movement. The message of love, forgiveness, and social justice, preached from pulpits across the nation, resonated deeply with those who had endured generations of oppression. It fueled their fight for equality and provided them with the moral high ground in the face of hatred and bigotry. Section 4, a gospel of liberation, reconciling hope with the persistence of poverty. Even as the Black Church continues to be a beacon of hope, it grapples with the realities of ongoing social and economic disparities. The persistence of poverty, mass incarceration, and systemic racism stands in stark contrast to the message of hope and salvation often preached from the pulpit. This dissonance raises critical questions about the role of the church in the 21st century. Can a message of hope be truly effective when it exists alongside such stark inequality? Should the church focus solely on spiritual salvation, or does it have a moral obligation to actively combat social ills? These questions have no easy answers. Some argue that the church's primary responsibility is to provide spiritual guidance and solace, leaving social and political activism to other institutions. Others believe that true faith demands action, calling for the church to be at the forefront of the fight for social justice. Section 5, the unfinished struggle, navigating the complexities of faith and justice. The story of Christianity and Black resistance is ongoing, marked by both triumph and tribulation. While the church has played a pivotal role in advancing the cause of Black liberation, it continues to grapple with its own internal contradictions and the external challenges of a society still plagued by injustice. Moving forward requires a nuanced understanding of this complex history. It demands acknowledging the ways in which Christianity has been used to both empower and oppress, to liberate and to control. It necessitates an honest conversation about the role of faith in the face of systemic inequality. Ultimately, the legacy of Christianity and Black resistance serves as a powerful reminder that the struggle for justice is a multifaceted and ongoing journey. It is a journey that requires courage, compassion, and a steadfast commitment to dismantling systems of oppression, both within and outside the walls of the Church.